In most cases, a project team will end up with a long list of requirements. There will be many decisions the project team working with the stakeholders will make as requirements are finalized. Some scenarios can be as follows. A decision is needed because few stakeholders disagree on a requirement and cannot reach an agreement. The project team cannot deliver all the requirements in this phase, so a decision is needed about dropping or postponing a few requirements. Disagreement on requirements priority, so a decision is needed. And so many other scenarios can be considered where decisions have to be made. PMBOK says that there are 4 ways decisions can be made. So let us look at these. First method, unanimity. All stakeholders must agree to have a decision. If all agree except one, there is no decision. A real-life example can be seen in a courtroom. The jury verdict in a criminal case must be unanimous, otherwise it is considered a mistrial. Second method, majority. This method requires that more than 50% need to agree on one thing to have a decision. So if voting is being done to select one of the 2 options, the option that gets most votes wins because that will be more than 50%. Third method, plurality. The option that gets the largest number of votes is selected. The number of votes does not have to be more than 50%, but just need to have more votes than any other option. Elections are an example of that, where the candidate who gets the highest number of votes wins the election. Fourth method, autocratic. One person has the authority to make a decision. It does not necessarily mean that the person should make the decision without considering anyone else's opinion. A good practice is to get input from others and then decide on an option. It is just that the person is not bound by the collective opinion of others. In reality, most decisions are made using multi-criteria decision analysis. For example, when selecting requirements, the project team may consider multiple factors like how risky is a requirement, how stable is it, what is the impact if it is ignored or postponed, and several other factors can be considered. The criteria set up this way reduces the impact of the personal biases of stakeholders. So there are different methods of making a decision. The project manager and the project team, while involving other stakeholders, will decide which method will be used for various decisions. Usually, the needs of stakeholders and the project, the culture of organizations, and the comfort level of the stakeholders will guide the selection of decision-making techniques. This information will be written down in various plans.